God's protection to the fighters for His word. BD0809 from March 13, 1939, taken from book number 17. Anyone who follows me on earth is worthy of my love, and his whole life takes place in the security of my love. Whatever suffering and sorrow touches him is only a sign of my steadfast love. It is the means to bring his heart even closer to me, for then he will take refuge in me in all adversity and tribulation. Behold, my own are strong in spirit, they know no weakness in faith, they stand firm and allow nothing to make them waver. And so you too, my child, shall stand in faith and become a firm support for me on earth. Only when the heart has completely accepted my truths can faith no longer be shaken. Anyone who lives in faith also keeps my commandments. Anyone who keeps my commandments is again in love. Anyone who is permeated by love feels my spirit within himself, for I myself am with him in love. And anyone who has my spirit is inevitably and eternally devoted to me and thus can no longer waver or be in the slightest doubt. And his courage will grow accordingly, for he will be able to defend everything. He will be able to proclaim my word, for he has profound faith in me and my love. He will be strong in spirit, and this will also enable him to fulfill his office on earth, for as my disciple and servant my support will always be granted to him. The burden of the body will no longer press him, and therefore the body will no longer suffer to the extent it seems. For I strengthen the soul so that it does not pay attention to the suffering and only ever remembers the Lord and his suffering on earth. This gives the soul strength in excess, and if the human being is granted hardship for the sake of people, his spiritual state will help to reduce all suffering, and he who carries me in his heart will always be assured of my help. And so take note of the following: anyone who gives himself to me in order to be my helper in the hard struggle for souls can also always know that he is protected by me, for my might is so great that I can avert every suffering, and I also know everything that oppresses you. I want to help you to become strong in spirit, yet if you recognize my love for you, every doubt will also fall. Then you will stand in the midst of the battle, yet with strength and courage, and fight for me and my name, for my word. And my love will bless you and support you so that you will always be able to resist all hostilities which certainly threaten you from outside but which cannot touch your heart and therefore can never make you waver. For my love accompanies you from time to time, and in this love you will go through life well protected. Amen.